don't run away and say, hey, they are saying fluorine causes tooth discoloration. Fluorine is a very important component in maintaining the health of the tooth. It actually strengthens the tooth and prevents cavity in the tooth. I mean, it prevents holes in the tooth. Hi everyone, you're welcome back to this platform. If this is your first time seeing my very beautiful face, how are you all doing? Today we will continue on the part 2 of the topic we have started on tooth discoloration. And if you have not seen that video, I want to beg you to pause this video and go back to that video first on the part 1 of this subject and watch, so that you would have much more information to understand what this part 2 is all about. Then come back and watch this video, and I trust that you are going to learn 1 or 2 things from this video. So without further ado, let's get right into it. What causes tooth discoloration? Today we are going to be talking about the things that cause tooth discoloration from the inside of the tooth. What I mean is this: if you get professional cleaning, that is scaling and polishing, for those kind of discoloration, it won't go away. So what are the causes of those kind of tooth discoloration? And then if we cannot get professional cleaning to solve them, what else can we do? Please sit back and we are going to be unraveling all these causes one after the other. So the first on my list that I'm going to bring in as one of the causes of tooth discoloration on the inside of your teeth is when you fall or you hit your teeth. Trauma. Probably you hit your teeth with something, you fell down, you hit your teeth, anything hit your teeth at a particular time, and then because of that, your teeth starts to turn maybe red and eventually it turns black. Those ones are some sort of this tooth discoloration that is from the inside. No matter how you wash, no matter how you scrub that tooth, it cannot get white from the outside. Even if you go for cleaning, you are expecting that, okay, should they say we should do professional tooth cleaning when you go to the dentist. After they finish cleaning, that one, it will not change color. It will still look like that. But then, those are the particular teeth that your dentist can prescribe bleaching and some other options based on your particular choice after they have advised you. So when you fall, please be careful. It's good that if you fall and you hit your teeth, please present yourself to a dentist as quickly as possible so that they can assess that tooth and make sure that it is in a very good condition, so that some years down the line you now discover that that tooth that I fell down with some times ago, oh, it is now dead and then it has changed color. We don't want to get to that point. So whether you fall or your child falls or anybody falls that is close to you or even you and you hit your teeth against something, please check with your dentist, because after some years, if that tooth has actually been damaged, you might get some level of discoloration. But then, if you are now in that shoe, you have 1 or 2 teeth that are already discolored because of that, kindly go to your dentist. He's going to assess it and tell you the treatment options that are available, and you can go for whichever one you want. So it's most likely that he's going to prescribe that, or it bleaches your teeth. Note, not that you bleach it by yourself. It will help you to bleach it because he's the one that knows how to go about it. Don't go around and say, okay, my tooth is discolored, I'll try to bleach it. You are going to ruin your mouth. Thank you so much. All right, let's go to the second thing that can cause discoloration. This is for both my pregnant women and children, even before the age of 12. Tetracycline. Tetracycline can cause a generalized tooth staining from the inside of your teeth, that all of your teeth will just have that grayish or yellowish, like very yellowish color that are not palatable. And with time, it even gets worse and worse. It might be yellow before and then it starts to get like gray or brown. And this is because probably when your mom is pregnant of you, she has used tetracycline, and as we know, the teeth starts forming even right from when the child is in the womb. So if tetracycline has a potential to cause or disrupt the way your tooth is formed, and this can further cause tooth discoloration. So if maybe when your mom is pregnant of you, you use that, you could have tooth discoloration, or even when you are growing up, a child should not be given tetracycline or even any of the family of the tetracycline until after age 12 years, because by then all the teeth would have been developed and you will not have any form of implication if you take that tetracycline. So please be careful if you are pregnant. If you get tetra, please pick race, because you don't want your unborn child to come up with staining of the teeth when the child eventually develops. And if you still have children below the age of 12 years, please don't give them tetracycline until they are above that. Tetracycline can cause tooth staining. And when it happens, there are also other options of treatment. Please check with your dentist. There are various options that I could give to you to be able to help you to manage that particular problem. Get to your dentist. Don't go to quacks and don't try to do it by yourself at home. Check with the dentist. It will give you the different options that are available and you can pick from it, and you are definitely going to be fine. So another thing that could cause tooth discoloration is aging. As we begin to increase in age, the outer layer of our teeth, which is covering that inner creamish layer, begins to get thinner and thinner. And our teeth is kind of translucent, so it kind of shows that layer on the inside more, and that layer is not white, like white is much more creamier than the outer layer. So that outer layer begins to show more, and also all these, maybe the things that you're eating have accumulated over the years, also they can contribute to it. So there's high chance that somebody who has advanced in age would have much more tooth discoloration than you who is younger. So you see tooth discoloration with age. There's also another cause of discoloration, and it is fluorine. Please just wait and listen to me. Don't run away and say, hey, they are saying fluorine causes tooth discoloration. Fluorine is a very important component in maintaining the health of the tooth. It actually strengthens the tooth and prevents cavity in the tooth. I mean, it prevents holes in the tooth. But when taken in proportions that are inappropriate, then it can cause what we call fluorosis. And when a child has fluorosis, or when you have fluorosis, it manifests as some sort of discoloration in your teeth. Depends on the level at which you have accumulated that fluorine. So in maybe your toothpaste, they will tell you that, oh, your toothpaste must be fluoridated, must have fluorine. Sometimes they fluoridate water, but then they are in quantity that are going to benefit the body. But when you consume too much of it in inappropriate quantities, they can cause discoloration of your tooth. So be careful. If you have children that anytime you try to brush for them, they're always swallowing toothpaste, be careful. There's a right way to brush for those kind of kids, those kind of children, so that you don't end up coming down with fluorosis and their teeth is discolored. So there are like different levels, and sometimes they're all over the teeth. You see like different specks of white, sometimes it can be like yellow or even brown. So that is fluorosis. And yes, it can also be managed. All you just need to do is to present to a dentist who is going to assess that tooth properly and tell you the treatment option, which you are going to make your choice. So please and please and please and please be careful of how you consume fluorine. If your water is fluoridated, then you fluoride toothpaste and you're consuming fluoride in beverages, there's a high chance that it might be much. Be careful. Don't let your children use toothpaste to do. Yes, that one is also a thing. Your children will come and they will use toothpaste as what do they call it? Is it jam? Please, they are going to be at risk of having fluorosis and their tooth might be discolored, especially when they are taking it in those stages where the tooth is still forming. Please and please don't over. Oh, it's because the toothpaste is sweet. There's side effect to it. And if you are still in that category where you carry toothpaste, I put it on bread to do jam, please stop it. So there are other things that could cause tooth discoloration. There are some things that could be from genetics or from those maybe when the child is growing up in the mother's womb, the mother fell sick at the point, and then the process of development of the tooth is affected. So those kind of things can actually present as tooth discoloration when the child begins to grow up. There are also options of treatment. So if your child is in that category, kindly present to a dentist when where they are going to assess the tooth and they are going to prefer a solution. And the last thing that I'm going to be saying on this aspect is in terms of hole in the tooth. We call it dental caries. When you consume a lot of sugary things and you don't clean your teeth properly, after some time you may start to get a hole in your tooth, and those holes can start from like being like whitish speck to like becoming brownish or yellowish then brownish and even black, depending on how big or how large it has affected your tooth. So dental caries, that is hole in the tooth, can also cause tooth discoloration and it cannot be washed by toothbrush. So present yourself to a dentist and it's going to manage you, it's going to treat you, and it's going to also counsel you. Whatever counsel that they give you as regarding those tooth, please keep to it in order to make sure that every of the treatments that they do stays, and also to prevent the occurrence of such in other tooth, especially in cases of dental caries. Alright, this is going to be the end of this particular video, but then we are going to have much more video on things that you would love. So please make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so that you can get notification whenever we post. And also, I'm sure you like this video, so please press on the like button and share it with your family and friends. Share it with your children that are using toothpaste as jam. Share it with them, your friends that are using toothpaste as jam. Tell them that they are on this table. And also, I want you to drop comments in the comments section, whatever it is, whether you're on this table or not, the things that you like about this. And if you have any question whatsoever, you can contact me through my email address that's going to be displayed on the screen. Till I see you in my next video, keep smiling joyfully. Bye.